Hi, I'm Adam Yenser, and welcome to the Canceled News, your number one source for news after you've checked all the other news sites. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Right now, I'm at 8,069 subscribers. Nice. My goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers, then monetize my channel and rake in upwards of $12 a month. And come see me live. I'll be at the Comedy House in New Orleans on January 20th, the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase in Michigan, February 8th to 10th, and hosting for Dave Landau at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club in Las Vegas, February 12th to 15th. Now here's what's in the news. The Golden Globes were held on Sunday, and Oppenheimer led the night, winning 5 awards, including Best Director and Best Picture. Oppenheimer tells the story of the largest bomb ever made prior to Joe Coy's opening monologue. According to unsealed documents, famed astrophysicist Stephen Hawking visited Epstein Island and allegedly participated in an underage orgy. So in addition to Lou Gehrig's disease, he also had Jared Fogel's disease. Hawking's defenders say he wanted to leave the orgy, but took way too long to speak and spell his safe word. They added that in a universe that's 13.7 billion years old and will persist for another 100 trillion years, what does it really matter if a girl's 15 or 18? Though another internet rumor that Stephen Hawking liked to watch naked midgets was ultimately debunked, he did spend hours ogling brown dwarfs. 9 Hasidic Jews were arrested in New York after starting a brawl when construction workers tried to cement their secret underground tunnel. Here's one of them crawling out of a grate. Now, there are a bunch of conspiracy theories about this story, but I didn't really look into them because I don't feel like going down that Jew hole. What really happened is an extremist sect of the Chabad-Lubavitch Synagogue paid migrant workers to build the tunnel to a secret underground worship site. So not only do Hasidic Jews have sex through a hole in a sheet, they also have sects through a hole in the street. The state of Georgia has agreed to pay Todd and Julie Chrisley $1 million to settle a lawsuit over their tax evasion case. I honestly have no idea who those people are, but for a second, I thought Ellen and Portia had really let themselves go. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was hospitalized for several days last week, but didn't inform the public, his fill-in, or the president. Given the secrecy, we can only assume it was for a Brazilian butt lift. An Alabama man was arrested for swimming naked in the aquarium display at a Bass Pro Shop. According to Alabama law, you have to at least wear a Speedo when you swim in the aquarium display at Bass Pro Shop. A winter storm across the U.S. this week could bring blizzard conditions and wind chills of negative 30 degrees to Chicago. MAGA supporters are already stocking up on bleach and nooses so they can assault obscure black actors at 2 a.m. in the sub-freezing temperatures. South Korea has passed a bill banning the production and sale of dog meat, which is weird because I was told it was racist to say they produced and sold dog meat in the first place. South Korea will, however, still permit the sale of the plant-based vegan alternative. I can't believe it's not Cocker Spaniel. A group of climate change activists were tackled by security after interrupting Ron DeSantis' campaign speech in Iowa.
In the state of...
Ron DeSantis is a climate criminal! He's a climate criminal! Ron DeSantis is a climate criminal! How much money are you taking from oil companies?
These climate alarmists are insane. Despite years of dire warnings and incorrect predictions, the data shows there is absolutely no urgent threat of Ron DeSantis becoming president. After his divorce from Lisa Bonet, Aquaman star Jason Momoa said he's living on the road and is now homeless. So I guess dressing for the job you want, not the job you have, finally worked out for him. After 24 years, the Patriots decided to part ways with coach Bill Belichick, who led them to a 30-12 playoff record and 6 Super Bowl titles. To put this into perspective, that would be like the Babylon Bee laying off their most experienced 11-time Emmy Award-winning writer who wrote and directed their most viewed and liked video of all time, as well as 3 of their top 4 sketches of the past 4 months. And for legal reasons, I don't mean that in a defamatory or disparaging way. Just trying to put this Patriots story in perspective. According to a Wall Street Journal report, Tesla and SpaceX board members are worried about Elon Musk's use of illegal drugs like LSD, ecstasy, and mushrooms. Musk argued back that they're all lizard people. A Pennsylvania couple had to wash and tape back together $4,000 in cash that their dog had eaten and pooped out. In a related story, a number of Pennsylvania businesses have suddenly gone cashless. The couple plans to use the money to send their dog to South Korea. Barack Obama won his 5th Emmy Award for narrating the Netflix documentary Working, What We Do All Day, which means he only needs 6 more to tie Adam Yenser. Fruit Stripe gum, which has been around since the 60s and aired popular commercials throughout the 90s, is being discontinued. The gum was created back when putting a rainbow on your product didn't mean you were trying to groom kids to cut their off. In a post promoting his upcoming rematch with Roman Reigns, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson vowed to, quote, do things that have never been done before in WWE, leading many to believe that they may opt to settle their differences by talking. In a dramatic escalation in the Middle East, the US and UK launched airstrikes against Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen. No word on whether the Secretary of Defense has been told.